Hey guys, Moondoggy here. This is the second of these videos that I've done, I guess, in this style. The first one being the P61 Mustang. With this one I am using the P63 C5. I do pretty well in this plane as far as a kill-death ratio is concerned. Climbs well. It's got the big 37mm cannon, which is great. This is an arcade battle, so bigger the gun, the better. And climb rate is obviously important as well. So in this match, I managed to complete it without dying and getting 7 kills, so I'll run you through it. I don't have this type of success with most planes, to be honest. This match was started off, as you can see, climbing off to the side, as you would with most planes. This one's a little better than most. Once I'm up to about 15,000 feet here, and I've matched the altitude of their highest planes, being B-25, an SBC, and an enemy fighter as well, and an F6F. And I have a couple bombers on my side, so it's a pretty even match up here. So I decide to lend support, even though I come in a little late. I've got 2 B-25s kind of dogfighting each other, and then my KI-49 is in trouble. So I come in behind here, and this SBC, or SB2C, sees me coming, and he bails. So he won't be able to catch up with me after that. They're pretty slow, so I focus on the F6 here. With this plane, I try to really focus on bursting. Sometimes you get out of control. You just want to spam as many 37mm as you can, because they're devastating and it's fun to watch planes explode. But reloading it takes quite a while. So here you can see me trying to really pick this guy off without using a ton of ammunition, and it doesn't really work out for me, to be honest, because I don't hit him. It's one of the drawbacks to the 37. If I had just been firing straight machine guns that whole time, I probably would have done a bit more damage. However, I prefer to just use this plane as a burst plane. Some people probably use one gun or the other, but I generally have both set and just cycle them both. Here I get in the head-on with a HE-111. That was usually, I don't really like head-ons, but he doesn't have any frontal guns. That was all a AI gunner, more than likely. He paid the price for that. So at this point I have a couple kills, and our team, generally speaking, is at altitude. There's a couple other with me. I'm not really looking at them at the moment. But I took it upon myself to use some of the speed I had to gain a bit more altitude. That's how this plane works, like most American planes. Pick your spots, be up higher than everybody, and pick the first thing you can shoot at and bail and get out. If you can pick a group of targets, do that too. Here you can see I've just got a sea of red below me with no allies in sight. I still decide to sacrifice some of my altitude. Otherwise I'd just be flying around with no purpose. So I've got a P400 and an ME410 that we're chasing a bomber. P400 bails. so I bail right on him. That's why you use burst fire. In this case, I had come in a little shallow on the ME410. However, I'm quick in recognizing another target available after I essentially undershot. In this case, I'm still not really having the best of firing positions on these planes, but even after those couple of maneuvers I pulled, I was still doing 300 miles an hour, in which case I decided to go back into the vertical. Those other planes decided to make some horizontal turns, sacrifice speed, and even though I didn't come back into the kill, which I would have if that guy wasn't there, my teammate was still able to neutralize that plane. So I use what speed I have left that I'm willing to sacrifice and get as much altitude as possible in the situation. I come pretty close to stall speed and then decide I'm good. I guess the plane decides it for me in this case. So now I've recognized this F4U is engaged with an I-16. I don't really like that matchup. My friend's probably in trouble if he's not dead already. Which it looks like he is. I forget on reviewing this if he died or not. And now he's going for some ground target. And does manage to drop some bombs as well. So he deserves a cannon round for sure. I didn't bleed very much speed. I don't even believe I got the kill for that. I think I got an assist. I remember there was one kill during this match where I wasn't very happy with the points I got out of it. I think that might have been it. Because I still only have 2 on the counter here. Anyway, this SM-79 bomber came down on me. Wasn't really in the best of positions for this, but I wasn't really being threatened by anybody. I think he might have had a gunner down. I know he doesn't actually. He is firing some rounds at me. In any case, my plane was already a little bit damaged, so I was willing to take a few rounds. Managed to take him out. Pretty sure that was my kill. It's still showing us 2 on here, but this replay might be bugged. So, who knows what's a kill at this point. I'm pretty sure that was. Anyway, I come back in here, and the objective is pretty close, so normally I probably wouldn't bother. I thought this BB-1 was taken care of. I normally would have just flown away, but apparently he wasn't. Here I am, kind of not really in the best of positions. So I take some desperate pot shots here. One of these would have been nice if I landed them, but couldn't quite get myself in the right spot for one. And I almost get rammed by a couple teammates. That's some arcade frenzy bullshit going on here. I burn off a lot of speed and I can't really get back to altitude at this point. Here you can see I do have 6 kills. So this is wrong. That's assists. Oh, there we go. I'm just reading it wrong. Never mind. So I come out of that with an SBD, dropping some bombs. He's probably actually finished the match right there. We're about to lose this one. We don't actually win. But I I do manage to blow him up before we do lose, so that would be number 7. So, anyway, a bit of savagery from the P63. I don't usually get 7 out of it, but I'm usually pretty good for 3 or 4, so it's a fun plane to fly. Even if you wind up losing the game, I still had fun in this match. It's really not, it's not a bomber. You can do some escorting if you'd like, but we all know how that goes in arcade. Anyway, enjoy.